Hello everyone, this is Kelly with Kelly's Twisted Crystals. This is a simple mushroom wrap design with swirls that I will show you how to make today. I'll be using 20 gauge copper, bare copper, dead soft round wire. And I'll use cutting pliers to cut off 2 lengths of the wire that are about 10 inches. These are my 2 pieces of wire. All right, and then I'll take my crystal mushroom here and wrap one of the wires across around the stem there until they meet back up on the other side. Then I'll have the second wire and do the same thing, crossing. It's kind of kinking up on me, just want to hold it and push it tight. And they're both pushed onto the same side there, so I want to separate them off. And push them to the opposite sides. Then where they meet on each side, I'm going to twist them together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and spin on the other side. Line up to make sure the sides are even with each other. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll take my Plasti or Tool Magic dip pliers and tighten. Go with the twist to tighten. If you go the wrong way, you'll feel it loosen up, and that's okay. Just go the opposite way to tighten it back up. Right, and then this part, I just kind of eyeball where I think the top would be. So that looks good there. I'm gonna do a couple more twists on each side. 2, 1, 2, and then I'm going to push the end wires together and tighten up the bottom wires down here also. these wires weren't perfectly pushed together when you originally twisted them, you can usually kind of neaten them up after. And then push each side up across each other. And we're going to twist one time around the top so that that's in the middle. And we're going to pull one side up straight to be our bale. And push around my finger. And then push together. And make sure it's big enough for whatever cord I want to put it on. And then these other wires, I'm going to wrap around to close up the bale. Just neatening everything as I go. And I will snip off the ends here and tuck them tight. And then you could also separate the top a little bit to give a different look. And you could stop here. You could snip these off in the back. Or the way that I like to do it is to make 2 swirls. So we're going to put this through the bottom. Just gently work it through. And then if you see that kind of messed up my top here, but I'm just going to rework the shape till I'm happy with how the shape is again. And now I have 1 wire sticking out of each side. And I'm going to just put a curve in the wire here. And you could do them opposite of each other. Right, and then I'm going to go ahead and make the swirl. So I want about here, I'll cut. And as you make your swirls, you'll figure your length out where you like it exactly to be. And then I'll take these round nose pliers and pinch the very end and push with my finger to make a small loop. And then I will hold the loop here with my dip pliers and push and turn. Clamp, push, clamp, push, and that's going to give you a really nice tight spiral. And the dip is just going to keep from scratching up your wire. And if you want to know more about the dip, there is a tutorial on how to dip your pliers on my channel. So that swirl is probably even a little bigger than what I usually would make, but all your pendants will vary. Right, so that side's done. And then I'll come to this side and do, so you want the curve to be curving with the swirl. So I'm going to push it this way, and I'll pinch the outside and swirl into the curve. And make the same swirl. And the swirls also kind of help the pendant from moving back and forth too much. But there you go. And I sell these crystal mushrooms for $12, if that gives you a price point. And I find them to be really good for a affordable option. And they're also a really great project to do yourself. Many people have crystal mushrooms or get them from their local crystal shops. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.